how are you? Today, I brought you an easy recipe for lunch or dinner, and you're going to love it. It's super high in protein, rich in fiber, will keep you feeling full for a long time, low in carbohydrates, perfect if you're on a low-carb diet to lose weight, to control your blood sugar, or just to live a healthier life. I'm going to use the air fryer, but you can also make it in a regular oven or in the microwave. You're going to love it. It's delicious and super easy to make. The whole family will enjoy it. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you, where are you from and what's your favorite savory pie flavor? Write it for me down below in the comments. Speaking of down below, take a look at the description because that's where you'll always find the ingredients with their quantities as well as the nutritional information so you can make it at home too. Before we start, go ahead and like the video because that also helps me out. It helps YouTube understand that you trust this channel, and that's super important to me. And if you know someone who would like this recipe, maybe for the weekend or for a dinner, share this video. Let's spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. I've got the eggs here. I'm going to beat them to mix the whites and yolks together. Remember that the egg will already provide part of our protein. This pie is really high in protein. Speaking of protein, I'm going to add fresh ricotta here to bring in more protein, to add even more protein to the recipe. It has a very neutral, very pleasant flavor, so it's going to be really interesting here. It'll give the recipe a really nice creaminess. Let's season it a bit. I'm going to add a little paprika here. This paprika I'm using here is smoked. I think it's going to be good. If you don't like it, you don't have to use it, but I like it, and I think that when we season things, it's good because we end up using less salt. You see that I'm using a little bit of salt here? Use it to taste. I'm going to add a little black pepper because I think it goes with everything. I'm going to add a bit of tuna here. Tuna is a really great protein because it's economical. This tuna is canned, and canned tuna can also be healthy. I have a video here on the channel talking about that. By the way, tuna is such a healthy protein because it's very rich in omega-3, which is an anti-inflammatory fat. And I love using tuna in my daily routine because it's convenient. You don't need any prep work, just open the can. And there's a really cool video I made here a while ago, but it's still very up to date, talking about how to choose a good tuna for you and your family, about the issue of mercury, which you always ask me about. I'll leave that video down below in the description. The batter is almost ready. Look how quick that was. To get the right consistency, I'm going to add oat bran, which is a really great option because it's made from the outer layer of the oat, the husk, so it has a lot of fiber and less carbohydrate. So it's very interesting if you're looking to control your carbohydrate intake. This isn't just interesting for people on a low-carb diet. Of course, it's great for those on low carb, but also for people with diabetes, for anyone who wants to control their blood sugar to lose weight or to be healthier. So it's a very balanced and healthy option. If you, by the way, want help with recipes, meal plans, or tips to control your blood sugar, to be healthier, to lose weight, or to reduce inflammation, I have 3 really great resources, and I'll leave the link to them down below in the description. I'm going to grab my baking dish so we can put this delicious dish in the oven. I'm going to bake it in the air fryer, but I mentioned at the beginning that if you want, you can bake it in a regular oven, or you can use the microwave. Tell me, where do you usually bake your dishes in your daily routine? Do you have a preference or do you switch it up a lot? Write to me here in the comments. Well, so I grabbed a baking dish and greased it with a little olive oil. I'm going to transfer the batter mixture here and add some toppings to make this pie even tastier. These toppings are optional. I'll give you my suggestion, and I want to know if you like everything I'm going to put on here or if you would add some different things too. I also want to hear your suggestions later. I just need to level it out a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, especially because the toppings will also help cover up any imperfections. I'm going to start with grated cheese here. I'm using mozzarella. The amount is really up to your taste, but remember, of course, it's going to give it a really nice flavor. The smell is great. I'm going to add a bit of onion here because I think onion always goes well, right? And when we bake it, it's wonderful. Besides being really good for immunity, it's part of the allium family. So it's super good. I'm going to add a bit of olive. When I'm going to use olives, I always like to soak them in water. I already cut them like this and put them in filtered water. This way we can remove some of the excess salt that usually comes with olives. Olives are sold in brine, so we can remove the excess salt and get the benefits. This here is a bit of boiled egg, which I'm going to add here to make it look really nice. And it ends up looking even more delicious. And now I'm going to take this amazing dish to the air fryer, like I told you. I'll wait for it to bake and then we'll try it. I'm really looking forward to trying it. This is going to be my lunch. What about yours? Tell me down below. I'll be back in just a bit. Look how beautiful it is. 320 degrees for 15 minutes. It's really quick. So I'm going to take it out carefully so I don't burn myself. I'll get everything here so we can try it. I'll be right back. The smell is amazing. So I'm going to cut it now. Remember, this savory pie is super versatile because it works as lunch, it works as a snack, as a late night snack. If you want something to eat while watching a movie or a series, it works as an afternoon snack. It's wonderful. Tell me what time you'll be eating this delicious treat. I'd love to see your comment. Look at this. Look how amazing, how wonderful it is. And it's super creamy inside because of the ricotta. So what toppings are you going to put on it? I'd love to see your comment. Remember to like the video. That way you help me out and share it with someone you know will like it, with someone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of kindness because that's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. This is incredible. It's amazing. It's so delicious. Make it. See you next time. Bye.